Have you ever wondered how high you should tee the ball? If so, stay tuned, this is the video for you. I actually have 3 tee heights that I use in any round of golf. And that might seem confusing, but there are good logical reasons why I have my 3 separate tee heights. So I've got them all set up here. So the first ball is quite a low tee, so the top of the ball is almost level with the top of the crown of my golf club. The crown being the very top part of the club there. The second tee height, which is my standard tee height, I have half the golf ball sitting above the crown of the golf club. And the third tee height that I use is where the ball is at a full ball width above the crown of the golf club. So you might think, why on earth does Brian have 3 of those? It's a good question. So my stock standard drive is my half the ball above the crown, which is this middle one here. So if I go to hit my standard, normal, everyday tee shot, that's the one that I use. So I just get up there, ball is level with my left foot when I play this shot, or my left heel. And from there, I just put my normal golf swing on it. And that's my stock standard driver. The second one that I use, and I don't use this a lot, but I do use it, is this one here, the low one. So if I've got a tendency, let's say I'm in the round, and I tend to be hitting a couple of little hooks or pulls, I might pull out this low tee height. The other thing that I might do, if I've got water hazard down the left or out of bounds down the left, I tee the ball low. And by teeing the ball low, it sort of makes me hit down on it without thinking about it too much. And if I can hit down on it and squeeze the ball out, it won't have right to left spin on it. It'll actually, the more I hit down, the more it spins left to right. So I want it to spin a bit left to right because I have all the danger down the left-hand side. So without a swing change at all, I just tee the ball lower, put the same swing on it, and what tends to happen is the ball just hits a little gentle fade. So we'll see how we go. Once again, my standard ball position is off my left heel with this one. So you can see there, it's pretty low. Standard ball position, normal golf swing. And that ball's just got a nice little gentle fade into perfect position down the fairway there. The third ball position or tee height position that I use is if I really want to try and gain a few extra yards, and you know, who doesn't want to gain a few extra yards? I preface this by saying don't overuse it. Pull it out when you absolutely need to. When might you need it? Well, there could be a bit of a hill that you're going over, and a few extra yards of carry might be enough to land on the top or just over the hill, where you might get a bonus of 20 or 30 extra yards just by carrying it that little bit further. It is fraught with danger because you're actually going at it a bit harder and you might miss the fairway. So be careful when you use it. But what I do here is I tee the ball up higher, as I said before. It's a full ball width above the club. Now, because of that, I'm catching the ball on the up more than on a normal drive. So I like to position the ball forward in my stance. So I would normally play the ball level with my left heel, but on this one, I'm going to put the ball right in the front of my foot, right in the middle of that shoelace there. In doing that, I've just got to make sure I turn my shoulder just a little bit, right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, whichever you'd like, because the further forward I tee the ball up, the more my shoulders are going to be open. And we don't want that. We want to try and keep everything square. So all I'm doing is positioning the ball higher on the tee, pushing it forward a little bit, keeping my shoulders square, and that puts me in a better position to hit the ball with a bit more launch, a little bit more carry, less spin, and the ball will go a little bit further. So that went very high. It certainly carried probably another 10 to 15 meters further than the last drive, sorry, the first drive, my normal one. It went dead straight, didn't fade, didn't draw, just went straight. Very happy with the result. But there's the 3 tee heights that I use on a regular basis. Of course, there is a fourth, and that's when I tee the ball when I'm playing a par 3. But in that circumstance, I just tee the ball very low and keep it in the middle of my stance. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.